good morning, good morning. Today is going to be a lesson. So listen up. I'm going to tell you how to kill unhealthy cells in your body. Yes, we are going to get rid of it. And I'm going to tell you some scientific terms. So you got to be ready. You got to listen up, and I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you guys to understand, because I believe in sharing the knowledge. When you share knowledge with other people, you help them to elevate their lives, their children's lives, their families' lives, all of that. So on today's live, I'm going to talk to you about why I am doing a 3-day water fast. I will only be drinking water for the next 3 days. And I'm going to share with you the benefits of doing a water fast. So you may have heard of it, you may have thought about it, you may have known people that have done it, maybe you did it yourself, but I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty of why I chose to do it and why I want to explain to you guys the benefits of doing it in case you decide to do it for yourself. First off, you get to check with your doctor, because if you're taking certain medications or you have any counterindications to a fast, you want to check with your healthcare professional. However, I do want to say that most healthcare professionals are not actually trained in ways to instruct you on how to heal your body. They want to mitigate, or they want to make your pain go away. They want to give you a pill so that you can take for the rest of your life. You become a lifelong customer, right? So when you take medication, you become a lifelong customer. I'm a business owner. I would love to have lifelong customers, which is why I share this information with you, because I want you to be a lifelong customer with me on being healthy. Where you don't have to take medication and pills and things like that. So before you start any kind of fast, I want you to definitely check with your doctor. But I'm going to tell you that last week I went on to do a 24-hour fast, and I ended up doing 40 hours. And I felt great afterwards. I really did it. But the number one thing that I really loved about it was discipline. Have you ever felt like you needed to have discipline in your life? There's so many things you want to say yes to and do, but you just find yourself all over the place. Well, that can happen, and it especially happens in the fitness industry, where there's so many different things that you can do, so many different paths that you can take to get yourself in shape. But I'm going to tell you the number one thing that you're going to need in order to do any version, whether it's your workout or food, whatever you choose, is discipline. So I love the fact that this fast gives you mental discipline. Number one, and the most important thing. So I did that. I knew I could have gone longer, which is why I'm going to go ahead and challenge myself to the 3 days. I started Sunday night. I'll finish Wednesday night. I'll be keeping you guys updated on this plans. However, what I do when I do something is I educate my mind that I am not selfish. I am not stingy. So I share with you everything that I do. If you're on my mailing list, and you get to be, so make sure that you sign up for a free account at together.trfc.club, so you can be on my mailing list. That's together.trfc.club. I'll put a link in here so you can be on my mailing list. Today I sent out a mailing list about intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is when you only eat within a certain window. The question is, why? Why do you do that, right? Because like some people would rather eat all day long. So you definitely want to eat within a window so that you allow a fasting time for your body. Fasting is important for your body's cellular healing. It's the time when your body is not spending digesting the food, cleaning up all the stuff that you're putting in it every day, where it can relax and do some deep cleaning work. And you definitely want to fast for a minimum of 12 hours. So how do you do that? So like if you stop eating at 7 p.m. and you start eating at 7 a.m., that's a 12-hour fast. Okay, that's a 12-hour fast. But if you eat at like midnight and you wake up eating at 7 a.m., not good. So at minimum, you want to do 12 hours. So if you stop eating at 8 to 8, 9 to 9. Now, something really special happens when you get to 17 hours. When you get to 17 hours, something called autophagy, A-U-T-O-P-H-A-G-Y, A-U-T-O-P-H-A-G-Y. Look it up. Something called autophagy happens, and that's when I say the doctors come in, your own cellular doctors, because you know your body is a self-healing organism. They come in, they go, oh, the coast is clear, there's no food, we don't have to digest. Bring in the troops. Okay, we're going to start repairing cells. We're going to start getting after 17 hours. So that's the one I do. So if I stop eating at 7 p.m., 7 a.m. is 12 hours. How many more hours do I have to wait before I eat? 12 plus 5 is 17. So I wait probably 5 more hours. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I usually eat around 1 o'clock, between 12 and 1 p.m. as my first meal of the day. So therefore I know that my body is healing for those times. Now, this is so important because a lot of people think, oh, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. No, it's break fast. You are breaking your fast, and you can do that at any time. So marketing has told you that you get to have these things for breakfast. Pancakes, waffles, eggs, toast. Not true, not true, not true, not true. I believe that you get to break your fast with something healthy. I do like eggs, avocados, juices, fruits, things like that you can get nutrients in your body that you can use. Those sugary things, donuts, pancakes, waffles, muffins, that's dessert. You do not want to clean up your body and then dump a bunch of sugar in it afterwards. No, you want to have protein and vegetables and fruits when you break your fast. Okay, so that's a regular, okay, regular. Say intermittent fasting. Intermittent, that means like not all the time. You do it in sections. Intermittent fasting. Why does that work? Because it promotes cellular healing. That means when your body is not digesting, it gets to have a break and focus on doing other stuff. So imagine, don't you hate this? Like, say you're cleaning the kitchen or you're doing something and your kids come in, hey mom, can you do this? Mom, can you do that? You're like, I'm busy. I am busy. Don't you see me doing this? Don't you see me? Or if you're working on the computer, somebody comes into you like, hey, can you help me with this? I'm like, do you see me? I'm working right now. I'm working. That's how your body feels. It's like when it's digesting and you're eating all day long, every day, it's digesting. It's busy. It does not have time to heal. It does not have time to repair because you're constantly eating. But when you stop, then your body gets to go, oh, okay, I get a break. What is it that you need? Oh, you need some cellular repair. Oh, your knees are aching? Let me get in there and help you with that. Oh, you have a back problem? Oh, I see some inflammation over there. Oh, you know what? You're getting tired. Let me get some of that gunk out of your arteries. Let me spend some time to clean out your arteries. So your body helps you during intermittent fasting. Now, when you do a longer fast, ooh, something exciting happens. Oh my God. So the 24-hour fast, great. The 3-day fast, when you do the 3-day fast, something called apoptosis. Apoptosis. A-P-O-P-T-O-S-I-S. 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 Apoptosis. Okay, happens in your body. What does that mean? That means if you have cells in your body that are like deformed, and have you heard the terms free radical? Free radicals are those cells they're like cancerous, precancerous cells. We have them. Your body is always healing them. They're broken, they're damaged cells, and they're just running free. They're radical. They're like rebels, right, in your body. And they're in the air, they're in the toxins, there's cellular damage in the food that we eat, so you really want to take time to clean that out. So those cells, those kind of broken, damaged cells, are floating around your body. But when your body really has time, during a fast, it can say, I'm going to clean up all the broken cells in the body. And that's the process of apoptosis. And it goes and it gets rid of it kicks out all of that it kicks out all of that negative cells in your body, and they just die off. They just, and it takes them like about 3 to 4 days, and they just get flushed out of your body, and you feel rejuvenated. So then your white blood cells are feeling good, you're energized, and you are ready to rock and roll. You get to reset your body. So that's the science behind the 3-day cleanse. But let me tell you, the daily work is the discipline. Being able to say, you know what? I'm only going to drink water. Now, I do recommend, if some of you have some kind of sugar imbalances, maybe take electrolytes along the way to keep your body in balance. Do check with your doctor. But I'm going to be keeping you guys updated with this for the next 3 days. Okay, so this is day 1. I'm already on my intermittent fasting. So I'm not feeling it at all because I stopped eating yesterday at 7. And so today at 1 o'clock will be the time I would normally eat, but I'm not gonna eat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just say, okay, how do I stay busy from 1 to 7? So I will be doing my work. I will be reading. I like to look on YouTube videos and share those. I'll probably share some of those videos with you on Instagram so that you can, if you want to think about it, you can kind of follow me. I follow some people and I share those videos and I educate myself so that I can stay in my why. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Meanwhile, I'm going to be drinking my water, right? And I'm going to go to bed early tonight and sleep. Wake up, repeat. I do that again. I do my workout. I come on. I do my yoga. 1 o'clock. What am I going to do from 1 to 7? I figure it out. I stay busy, keep drinking the water, blah, blah, blah. 7 o'clock, I start winding down, go to bed. I wake up, I do it one more time. At 1 o'clock, what am I going to do from 1 to 7? And then boom, it's over. So you break it into segments. You break it into segments and it gives you discipline. When your body is listening to your mind, that is perfect harmony. When your body is saying, I don't want to do that. I don't want to eat that. I feel lighted. I feel something like, you know what? You have discord. It's like your body is throwing a tantrum. Your mind gets to be the parent and your body gets to be the child. But if you go in and you see a child throwing a tantrum and the parent's not doing anything, that's your body throwing tantrums. I'm tired. I have a headache. I can't do this. I feel sick. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, because I said we can, because I am mentally strong. So you get to boss up. You get to boss up. That's what discipline looks like. Not letting your body run your life, right? Your body is just a vehicle for your mind. Your body is a vehicle for your mind. It's a reflection of the things that you think, the things that you do, the things that you believe. So make sure that you get your body in check with your mindset. All right, so you guys, I gotta rock and roll because I'm getting ready to go to my yoga class right now, which I love. I do that. I finished up an amazing work on the TRC. We were drenched in sweat. I'm telling you, we were drenched. I call it boxing and Spider Woman because there was a little spider. He's still there, actually. There was a spider. Actually, he was a big spider in the workout. And I left him there because what? I don't just kill for no reason. I do not. Like, the spider is still there, chilling, right? And I don't just kill it because I'm scared of it. This is how you overcome your mindset. The spider still hasn't bothered me, right? Hopefully by tomorrow, he or she will be gone. But I call it the boxing and Spider Woman workout because the spider was there and I overcame it. So, you know, your mindset is so powerful, you guys. You can tell yourself a story that empowers you, or you can tell yourself a story that drags you down. I say tell yourself a story that takes you towards your goals, which is to be constant, consistent, and committed to what? To a fit, fierce, and fabulous way of life. Roll with me. Let's do this thing for the next 50 years. I want you guys to be long-time customers in my life by being healthy, being wealthy, mentally strong, and happy in your daily life, because health is your wealth. Health is your joy. Health is the thing you get to be most grateful for. So let's take care of it. Let's take care of it. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Talk to you later.